Imagine climbing 16,000 feet into the Indian Himalayas and discovering hundreds of human skeletons surrounding a frozen lake. No village, no battlefield, no survivors. Some were still wearing clothes, some still had hair, and almost every skull had the exact same fatal injury, a crushing blow, straight down on the top of the head. For nearly 80 years, nobody could explain it. Locals said the mountain was cursed. Scientists thought they would solve it. Both were only partially right. Then modern DNA testing revealed the truth. This lake was hiding a far bigger secret. For over 1,000 years, this place is real. Its name is Roopkund, and you can still walk there today. But if you leave in the next 30 seconds, you'll believe the wrong story. Stay with me, and you'll know something most people never will. In 1942, a British forest ranger was patrolling this ridge. The ice thinned and revealed something impossible. He found hundreds of skeletons. British officials panicked. They thought it was war. They believed these were Japanese soldiers invading through the mountains in World War II. They were wrong. These bones were centuries older. So what really happened? First, they blamed an epidemic, a plague that wiped out a trading caravan. Then came an even darker theory, a mass ritual sacrifice. Hundreds led up the mountain on purpose. For 60 years, no one could prove anything. But the local villagers already knew the answer. A goddess, a curse, a warning passed down for generations. Disrespect this lake, and you end up like the bones, because almost every skull had the exact same injury. A sharp blow, straight down on the top of the head. One detail, about to change everything. But Roopkund isn't India's only mystery. Hundreds of kilometers away, an entire village disappeared in one night. No bodies, no battle, just empty homes. I covered that story too. But first, let's finish this one. In the 1960s, scientists finally studied the bones. No blade wounds, no bullet marks, no signs of battle. Every skull showed the same damage. A short, sudden blow, straight down, only on the head and shoulders. Nothing on the arms or legs. No one tried to run. No one tried to fight. Then in 2019, everything changed. DNA tests delivered a massive twist. These bones weren't from one event. Some died around the year 800. Others came from the Eastern Mediterranean, thousands of miles away. They died over 1,000 years apart. Different centuries, different continents, same lake, same cause of death. That should be impossible, unless the location itself was the killer. So, what did these groups have in common? This lake sits on an ancient pilgrimage route, walked for over 1,000 years. This part of the route is a natural rock bowl, cliffs on every side. No caves, no trees, no shelter. And this region is famous for something terrifying. Sudden violent hailstorms, stones the size of cricket balls, falling hard enough to shatter bone. If you were caught here, there was nowhere to run. The only move was to crouch and cover your head. That's exactly why every injury was in the same place. Not a massacre, not a ritual, not a curse. It was a catastrophic hailstorm. It happened more than once, centuries apart. The legend was half right and completely wrong. There really was a warning, but the killer wasn't supernatural, it was geography. A perfect trap of rock, altitude, and weather. Even today, this mountain refuses to stop killing. In 2017, a team of experienced trekkers decided to camp near the same deadly rock bowl. They had modern tents and satellite phones, but a sudden hailstorm struck in the middle of the night. The stones fell like bullets from the sky. Rescue teams arrived days later. They found the tents completely destroyed, and the bodies of the trekkers scattered across the ice. Every single one had the exact same injuries. Crushed skulls, broken shoulders, exactly like the ancient skeletons below them. This was not a one-time event. Back in 2004, another group of climbers disappeared in the exact same stretch. Search teams only recovered their backpacks and broken equipment. Months later, scattered among the old bones, scientists who studied these modern deaths confirmed the truth. Hailstones in this region can fall at speeds over 200 kilometers per hour, big enough and fast enough to crack human bone on impact. The ancient pilgrims had no weather forecast, no proper shelter, no chance at all. But even today, with all our technology, the mountain still wins. This is what makes Roopkund truly terrifying. It is not just a place of old bones, it is still active, still dangerous, still hungry for more lives. Even in the 21st century, the curse continues, not by any goddess, but by the unbeatable power of nature itself. But here's what almost no one talks about. If people kept dying here for 1,000 years, why did they keep walking this route, generation after generation? The answer is even stranger than the storm. Reaching the shrine was a sacred duty. Faith was stronger than fear. The mountain never stopped the pilgrims. It simply kept collecting the price. The bones are still there today, untouched, scattered exactly where they fell, not because they can't be moved, but because even now, almost nobody wants to disturb them. The first group died here. Centuries later, another group walked the same path. And history repeated itself. Sometimes the greatest mysteries aren't hidden by nature. They're hidden by what people choose to believe. If you thought this was impossible, wait until you see the abandoned village where an entire community vanished in one night. I'll see you there.